doing this again. I did pretty much the exact same thing last year. The only difference is last year I tried to put all of this shit in a tier list. There's too much. Last year I talked about how there was over 1,000 entries, if you want to call them that, on the Hot Topic Pride merch, and again, there's 1,460 this year. I'm not putting them in a tier list. It was a pain in the ass last time to try and get the pictures. You couldn't even see them. It wasn't even that good of an idea in the first place. I take that back. The idea itself was actually pretty good. It actually makes sense. But the actual execution was actually just really difficult and didn't even turn out that well. So instead, I'm just gonna scroll through the Hot Topic website. We're gonna look at some of this stuff, the 2025 Queer Pride merch, and I'm just gonna talk about my feelings, because that's basically what I did last time. We'll see how much more cohesive it is than last year, because last year I had this issue where like a lot of it actually just straight didn't make sense. And I did cheat a little bit, not on purpose. I just pulled up the website, and some of it's cohesive, and I don't necessarily love the direction they're going in, but let's talk about that now. Again, so I did pull this up in order to get this video prepped. There's a Vivzy Pop thing on it. Hell of a Boss and Has Been Hotel are so queer, they're so gay, that I do get it, but it was very confusing for me to find it on like Hot Topic's official site. I don't know why. I have been in Hot Topics recently and they have had Vivzy Pop merch, so like I don't know why I was confused to see it here, but there it is. Now I don't have these sorted, but the first bit of it is all buttons. Again, I didn't sort these, so I don't know why these are coming up first. But let's just go ahead and run through some of these and talk about them. Again, we got the Vivzy Pop stuff. We got quite a few of them. We got a lot of rainbow stuff. Pretty typical for Pride, even though it's not my favorite. We've got some pronoun pins. These are 3-inch buttons. That's really big. I love the worms. Again, we talked about this. I like the worms a lot. Okay, I'm gonna reveal myself as a Vivzy Pop. I wasn't gonna say a Vivzy Pop fan, but I don't know if that's necessarily true. I do enjoy Hell of a Boss. I have not watched Has Been Hotel on Amazon. I've seen some reviews. I don't like musicals. Anyways, I know Sally Mae is actually canonically trans, so I do enjoy that she's on a button. I don't really particularly like the flags in the background of these, but you know, that's a personal opinion thing. More Hell of a Boss stuff. Again, we've talked about this before, how it's just like a character on top of a pride flag is not necessarily my favorite thing. I guess it makes more sense because this is just generally what the Vivzy Pop merch has always looked like. So, no, they've got an ally flag. I just made a video about how much I hate the ally flag. Anyways, okay, moving on to some actual, there's so much Vivzy Pop merch. Like, there's so much. It's like all Vivzy Pop merch. Okay, this, I don't know what this is, but it's not Vivzy Pop, which is one of the first Vivzy Pop things we haven't seen. Adventure Time. I don't know enough about Adventure Time to know if this is appropriate or not. Here we have just plain rainbow stuff. This is like, I don't know, it'd be fun for like a rave or something. Very nice and very gay. I like it better than the rainbow stuff. It does seem pretty random, and just generally speaking, I don't like t-shirts that are just a square picture. I do like the font though. Just very basic meme font to me is very funny. The ghosts are cute. Again, I just have that, like, why are there just flags? You know, it seems not very cohesive to me. Like, why would you want to wear every single flag? Like, I feel like if you want one specific to you, you would get a specific one. I don't know, maybe for like a teacher or like a parent. Bisexual belt. We talked about last time about having like random accessories that are just flags. This is honestly funny. I like this one. I love my rat partner. That's funny. These are just bunnies that are in a rainbow. Again, just like a random character on top of a rainbow. I do like the dice, but that's just because I'm a dice gremlin. I honestly love it. Literally, I'm just a lesbian, and cropped like that, it's very cute. More Vivzy Pop. Care Bears, I don't think this, just because it's got a rainbow on it, like, I doubt this character is canonically gay. I do like the worms though, I like worms. It just says gay gasp with a unicorn on it. That's not really, what? Chokers, they've got rainbows on them. Again, I don't feel like that's like this stuff that's just like rainbow things. To me, that doesn't read pride, that reads like childish. I don't know, am I wrong? Like, I've worn rainbow stuff in the past for pride, like my headband's got rainbows on it, so I'm obviously not against rainbow merchandise. But to me, this doesn't feel pride, it feels childish. Then again, I'm not a fashionista in any way, but I have heard that like this very like 90s chunky, in your face, flashy kind of fashion stuff is coming back. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it has something to do with that. This one really literally says best friend cord bracelet. Like, that's not gay. This one obviously is, and this one is. I think those are funny. But like, again, these are just rainbow stuff. Like, this is kind of boring. Those are adorable earrings, but again, the only reason they would read as gay is because I think a lesbian would wear them, you know? Like, they don't scream gay to me. I love this sweater. I really like this one. That's very pretty. We talked about how like mushrooms are considered gay for some reason. This is something I feel like my boyfriend would get for me. Gay and bad at flirting. With a lot of these like weird early 2000s like style memes. Am I missing something? Is that coming back? I do like this one, again, because it's very like plain. It's not really a rainbow. I think that's funny. We've talked about the non-binary stuff. I like the gender not found stuff, but I don't understand the cat. And again, it is just kind of like on the flag. Again, I like the sweater. I would never be able to wear it. June is over 100 degrees where I live. High key, I like boys. That's pretty funny. With the skeleton heart, I think this is funny. This is pride merch I like. The lesbian flag, again, I'm happy that it's getting more representation in like merch and stuff. This is one of the most like well thought out, which is saying something, uses of it. Again, just random rainbow stuff. I have a pin very similar to this. How is this gay? It just has a rainbow on it. The alphabet mafia, that's funny. I like that. This feels very much like a teacher to me. We're on the first page. I'm talking about these too much. This one at least says LGBTQ on it. That's nice. Just Spider-Man on a rainbow. This is gorgeous. Does not read as pride to me, but I do think it's very pretty. We got 21 pages of this shit. Again, this is like, doesn't look very pride. I think this was on last year's thing. It's just rainbow, but why is it pride? Like, it's under pride merch. Why is this pride? Someone explain to me. I understand it's got a rainbow on it, but if you were selling this year round, I wouldn't, like, what? Again, we've got clips that don't really mean anything. The Care Bears, again, are they like known for being gay? I don't think so, because my mom let us watch them when we were kids, unless something new has happened recently that I'm not aware of. And again, this is a rainbow shirt, sure, but it does not particularly read pride to me. Like, I don't know, am I getting this wrong? Pride merch to me needs to feel like pride merch and not like rainbow merch. Is this making sense? Like, to me, this rainbow shirt just feels like a rainbow shirt. Am I too picky? I might just be too picky. And oh my god, these are the same ones from last year where it's just a character on a shirt with rainbows. And I talked about how much I hate this. I really dislike this, especially the Disney stuff. Like, we know Disney is like not particularly good about representation. This is my kind of pride merch. Also, like, it's one of the popular ones. The Vivzy Pop merch was all very popular. But also, like, this kind of stuff that's just a rainbow slapped on shit is not even things they're telling you is popular. They're also all on sale. Like, obviously people don't want this. They don't want the like random words and characters with just a rainbow on it. People don't want these. More Vivzy Pop stuff. This is a beautiful sweater. I do like that. But I'm always a sucker for like black backgrounds with a neon rainbow on top of them. More just random characters, more Vivzy Pop. That's okay, I get it. It does feel a little bit like try hard. I think I'm just too picky. More Vivzy Pop. The boys though, why not use the like men loving men flag? Why would you use the rainbow flag? Why not the other one? Interesting choice. Harley Quinn, don't fucking get me started on Harley Quinn. This is good pride merch. I think this is funny. I think this is really funny. What is this? Not gay as in unicorn, but queer as in mysterious cryptid? I'm not sure what that means. Not gay as in unicorn, but queer as in mysterious cryptid. I feel like this has something to do with like preferring the word queer over gay, but it's still weird. I don't know how I feel about that one. I'm a big cryptid fan, but that one feels weird to me. Lord of the Rings, like, what is this? Like, this is a shirt they had last year. I talked about this a little bit in my last one. Oh, I literally talked about so many of these last year, where it's like, first of all, these don't make sense, just in general. But I also talked about how it was very clear they were just reusing stuff, because last year they had a shirt that said Happy 2023 Pride, and now I'm just seeing the exact same stuff that I saw last year, because I specifically remember this one. And I remember saying, why would you want just a random queer couple? Like, if you got this, wouldn't you want it to be you and your own partner, not just random? So they're obviously just like reusing the same stuff every year. It just always feels so lazy to me. Maybe that's my biggest problem. It feels lazy and not very creative. And that's just like my problem with like the characters just on a rainbow or just any flag they can think of thrown on a mug, a belt, a pin. It just all feels very lazy. Again, just like this rainbow stuff. Like this looks like to be like kind of a series. Like there's a lot that's kind of in this style, and it's better than just the rainbow, and I like purples, so I am liking that. But it still feels very like one note, I think. Oh, here we are. See, there's like more of the same style. I do like this one, Ginger Outlaw. The estrogen one is actually kind of funny. That's actually kind of funny to me. I like the skeleton is fun. At least it's not a rainbow, but again, it feels very one note. Trans bodies are holy? Don't quite understand that one. The future is non-binary. I don't get this one either. Ooh, I do kind of like that one. I love my mutilated body. This is because this feels more like a direct reference to like when anti-LGBT people say that trans people are mutilating their body. Like that I like. That makes sense to me. But like the moon is a lesbian. That's so random. Like who, what? What does that have to do with anything? The future is non-binary. Again, what are you talking about? That has nothing to do with anything. But this, like at least it's like a response to something. That one feels more like thought out. Again, not perfect. Then we've got more random characters on flags and Vivzy Pop stuff. I do kind of like this one, I think, but I just generally like shirts that have bad graphic design on purpose. A lot of rainbow stuff. Ooh, okay, this one I like a lot. Transitioning is an act of self-love. I hate the yellow shirt, but I like the graphic a lot. Again, just rainbows and characters. There's some Heartstopper stuff, just more rainbows. I hate the ally flag. And there it is again, just random rainbows. Here's a testosterone one to go with the estrogen one. I do like these skeleton ones better. I like them more than like this kind of stuff that's just, again, just a random rainbow. Like it's got a random character or like a random, you know what I mean, like a fictional thing. I like these better. They're in a better direction and they're new. They were not there last year. So that's better than this kind of stuff, which was definitely there last year. So it's definitely just a repeat, and they're very boring. I don't know why some of them feel very kind of off to me. Some of these I think are good and funny, but some of them just feel kind of like weird to me. Oh my god, this fucking Alistair shirt. Again, just rainbows and random characters and random flags and random characters and random flags and random characters and Vivzy Pop. And then we've got the Dorothy shirt. Again, I'm pretty sure this is the exact same shirt as last year. I did have somebody in my comments last year mention the friend of Dorothy thing. When, like, being gay was even more so looked down upon than it is now. Like, there was a lot of terms used to hint at the fact of being gay without having to say it outright, right? There's a lot of this. Like, the lavender was a symbol, and then there was, like, a little nautical compass so women would get tattooed and they'd cover it with, like, a bracelet or watch. There's also, like, code words. Like, saying you were a friend of Dorothy meant you were a gay man looking for a gay relationship. Somebody brought this up last year. I don't think that has anything to do with this shirt. Like, I see where they're coming from. Yes, that is a term that was used. I think this is just them slapping a rainbow over a character because they've done it with so many other ones. I think if it was actually calling to queer history, they would do it better and not put, I don't know, the actual Wizard of Oz Dorothy on there. Or if they did, it would make more sense. I don't know, it just doesn't, it's not, with how lazy the rest of the merch is, it doesn't make sense to me that there would be one in here that was clever. I hope that makes sense. More rainbows, more rainbows. We've got more of the skeleton merch. These are hard to read. More rainbows and flags and oh no, we're starting to get into the zodiac stuff. We're gonna probably see every single zodiac sign. I don't know why Libra is first. Rainbows. How many times have we seen this exact shirt? Like 5 or 6 times already. I just like mugs in general, so I'm always gonna be prone to mugs. But again, this is just like a random, like you can even tell that it's not even edited on there very well. Random rainbows, random flags. I talked about this one last year. I do like that a little bit more. At least it's thought out. These shirts are very wordy and it's black on black. Like that's kind of like, you can't even tell that it's a heart because it's the black on black. See, it just seems like not thought out. It's a very wordy shirt. Like these seem very lazy and like one note to me. Like I feel like you can condense this into less words, maybe not put it on a black shirt or have it like backed or like bordered in a different color so you can actually see that it's a heart. Not enough thought went into this, you know what I mean? It's just very much like, I get the message, I like the message, I like that ace people are being represented, but just like, it seems so careless and not thought out enough. Like if you're gonna do this, why not give people the respect they deserve? Just so many just characters and rainbows, and I guess because it's Hot Topic, they're gonna put like, I think we just passed like 3 rows of Star Wars stuff. So much Star Wars. Why Star Wars? Why Star Wars? Is that just because that's popular? There are 3 shirts now that just have the Marvel logo and rainbow. And these are so much Disney stuff. Why? Rainbows, 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 rainbows. 90% of this is just Mickey Mouse also. Like, what is happening here? Here we go again. Rainbows, 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 and Disney and Star Wars, and that is it. Oh wait, we have one. Ruler of my own fate. Better than a rainbow on top of a Mickey Mouse. We've got a Wicked. Okay, here we go. Wicked is a gay play. We're doing better than just Mickey Mouse on top of a rainbow. But again, I wish it was more than just the word Wicked in rainbow. You know? Also, this says Disneyland Rainbow Hoodie. This isn't even a rainbow. Okay, why the fuck do they have a rainbow Coke shirt? We know for a fact Coke supported Trump. This is what I'm talking about. Like, it just feels so tone deaf. Like, just throw rainbows on top of shit we know is not actually supportive of the community and then profit of that. Like, Coke had to sign off on this. They're profiting from it. I don't need no body. If this was being sold as an asexual shirt, this would actually be funny. See, this to me, you have 4 lines here. Put them in the ace colors. I know I've been ragging on about them just putting rainbows and flags on stuff, but that's because it's literally just the colors, like telescoping out from a Mickey Mouse. That doesn't make any fucking sense. This right now does not read as anything besides like independent woman, honestly, like girl boss. Put it in the ace colors, right? Then that's a funny asexual shirt. That's really funny. What is this? Like, what is this? What is this? Okay, here, we got this one. I hate the word yas, but that's a me thing. This is such a good design. I love the way this is designed. I think this is a beautiful shirt. This is a good pride shirt. You can tell it's pride. There's rainbow elements to it. You can tell it's a drag queen. Like, this, I think, is good. This looks like it makes sense. It obviously reads as gay, as pride, without it being giving money to a giant corporation that doesn't help us anyway, without being, like, kind of obnoxious and childish. Like, this makes sense for somebody to wear. So many rainbows, and also, like, Disney stuff. It's just like, why does this stuff exist, you know? They've got a mug here that has a cat on it that says "Per Evil." I don't see how this is pride. It's cute. I don't see how it's pride. Oh, I talked about this shirt last year. The LGBTQI. Like, why not add the A? I talked about this last year because this is actually a very cute shirt in my opinion. But I really like the font. I really like the little heart on the eye. I like the desaturated rainbow. But just, why leave off the A? Like, why? It's just like, because they wanted it so badly to fit in the color scheme, they left off the A. It's just odd to me. It's just an odd choice. It just reads us very lazy, like, we can't figure out how to make it work, so we just won't. The green rainbow mug. This was a big contention last year, because I was like, why the fuck does this exist also? What is the point of the green rainbow? It's not the homosexual flag. It's not that. Why does this exist? What is this? Why? Luckily, we've gotten past a lot of the Disney stuff, but we're mostly just into pure rainbow stuff, like just rainbows and weird sayings like 50 Shades of Gay. Just weird. Honestly, random. This is, okay, I think, because I saw this shirt here, some dudes marry dudes, get over it. This reads as a bumper sticker. You know what I mean? Maybe that's my thing. Some of these are just like, they don't read as shirts, they read as like a bumper sticker. We've got a random yellow rainbow, that's interesting, and a dabbing skeleton. Oh my god. It's just rainbow shit on top of random shit. So many t-shirts that literally mean nothing. Why is MTV on here? Oh my god, they still have the 2023 thing! They still have the 2023 merch on here? It's been 2 years. It's been 2 fucking years. Oh my god. It's rainbow capitalism at its finest. Corporate pride at its finest. It's, oh my god, disgustingly lazy. I was gonna say at the end of this video that I don't want to do this again next year, but I kind of do, just to see if the 2023 shit is still on there. Last year I said I think it might have been a mistake. Last year I was like, this might have been a mistake, maybe they just forgot to change it. 2 years in a row, somebody's not paying attention. Somebody doesn't care, or I guess everybody doesn't care. And we've got more fucking Vissy Pop shit. Like, I just like, oh my god. Okay, this one's funny. Gay Sun, Sassy Moon, Hot Rising. I like this one. I'm not even into a lot of the Zodiac stuff, but I think this is funny. Like, it's so sad that, like, I'm crying. I'm not really crying. I just got water. It's just like that whole thing I was saying with the asexual shirt. Like, why not just try? Like, I know it's hard for corporate people to give a shit, but why not just try? Like, oh my god. We're not even halfway through pages yet. I don't. 50 Shades of Trans? What the fuck does that even mean? I can't. I don't know how much longer I can do this. It's like literally eating away my brain cells. I don't even want to finish it this year, and now I have to do it again next year just to see that 2023 stuff is on there. Join my gay cult. I do like that one. Funny. Like, every now and then there's a good one. Or not even a good one, but like at least an okay one. This is making my kidneys hurt. Who is this for? Newly out people, maybe? I feel like some of this would have appealed to me when I was newly out. But like so much of this stuff is, I don't know. Like, who actually thinks that like just putting Mickey Mouse on a t-shirt is good representation? And again with the, there's another Pride 23, there's another one, there's another 2023 shirt. And the fucking ally flag. I don't know if I can do this anymore. Oh my god. I thought this shirt said pussy and I got excited. It doesn't, it says Pisces. I'm sorry to cut it short. My brain just cannot take any more of that. I don't. Seeing the second 2023 Pride thing in there, oh, that got me. Oh, that got me. Like, talk about fucking lazy as shit. Like, now I feel like I have to do this again next year. Like, I have to see how long the 2023 stuff is on the site. I just have to. Who's buying this? Is anyone buying this? Is that why it's lasting so long? Because nobody wants this shit? They had so many shirts that were just Mickey Mouse's fucking ears, just surrounded by rainbows. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. If anybody has ever gotten actually good Pride merch from somewhere, please let me know where it is. Any Pride stuff I've ever gotten has mostly been from like Etsy, which makes sense, and mostly from my friends and stuff. I don't know where they get it. They're really good at shopping. I'm not. And no, Hot Topic is not my first choice of where to go shopping. Typically, it's just fun to go walk around and see what they think the hot topics are. But oh my god, so many of this was the exact same shit from last year. Literally the 2023 merch. So many of it was just random flags on random characters, ones that didn't make sense. At least with the Vivzy Pop stuff, the characters that were that identity came with those flags, you know? Like the trans character had the trans flag, and the queer characters have the queer flags. Also, why? I just now remember this. Why do Millie and Moxie have the straight ally flag? They're not straight. They're both canonically bisexual. Anyway, that's gonna be it from me in this video, because if I think about this stuff anymore, I'm gonna lose it. I'm staring at a shirt right now that just says Smurf Power with a Smurf with a rainbow behind it. I'm gonna lose my mind. I would just don't buy from fucking Hot Topic. Like, just generally speaking, obviously don't buy this shit from Hot Topic or like Target or Walmart or all that kind of stuff. Go to like a fucking queer creator, maybe not on Etsy, because Etsy also sucks. It's just, it's hard. It's hard. I get that it's hard, but it's gotta be better than this. This can't be all that there is there? This can't be it. Is this it for us?